Hello everyone, what's up? JWhisp here, and welcome to episode 7 of the Minecraft 1.15 Survival Let's Play in our amazing world. Back with another episode. In the last episode here, we did a lot of really cool things. We created our first nether portal, and honestly had a pretty crazy nether adventure. But in this episode, I want to get back to another build project. As you can probably see by the title, a lot of people have been suggesting that I turn this ravine over here into part of the village, and so I think I want to attempt that. I don't really know how well it's going to turn out, but I'm just going to kind of go with the flow and see what happens. But before that happens, as always, we have a few things to do in this world. First off, I have a new member in the build big book filled with awesome people, and the fourth person I am adding is, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, but Keegan Bose, and he gave me a really nice comment. He said, "This community I joined, you're so much fun to watch, 10 out of 10, and then he also said, you should make an XP farm, and I think you should name the Iron Golem Big Jim. So, I like that name. I think it works. I'm gonna name him Jim. Plus, you know, I mean, look at him. I think he looks like a Jim. So, let's go get our name tag really fast. And while we're on the topic of naming, I guess I have another question about names. So, you know, we've been in this world for a little bit. We've been in this town. What should I name this little village that we're in? I'm not talking about the entire world in general, but just this little village. You know, I plan on making more villages and more towns in the future, but, you know, if you guys have any name suggestions for this, let me know down in the comments below. It can be something JWhisp related. It can be something not JWhisp related. It can be totally random. You know, whatever you think sounds cool, just let me know down below. I try to really read and respond to most of the comments, so if you comment down below, I'll check that out. But here we go. Let's name him Jim. Smack that on there. And there we go. We have Jim the Iron Golem. What's up, my dude? I'm gonna push him down. But yeah, as you can also see maybe from the last episode, I have a little bit more XP, and that's because I did a little bit of camera, or off-camera mining, I should say. And if you ever want to watch that, I usually do that on stream, either on YouTube or on Twitch. So if you don't get notifications on YouTube, because some people don't, I would hit that bell icon, and also go follow my Twitch down in the description below to make sure you don't miss any of that. And also, you know, if those notifications don't work for you, I also have Twitter and Instagram, which occasionally I'll shout out when I stream. So I would follow those down below too, I guess, just a quick plug for all my social media. But yeah, now that we have completed all that, naming our big boy Jim, we can get started on the episode. Alright, so I went through all the chests around my village and gathered pretty much all my wood. I definitely think I have enough because I gathered so much during the village remodel. I also think, do I have a chest over here? No, I don't. Did I put anything in the barrel? No. Okay, well, I mean, I think we still definitely have enough. We have stacks upon stacks of spruce wood, so we should definitely be a-okay. So I'm trying to think how to go about this. So we have this end of the ravine over here, where there's a little waterfall and a stuck villager. I hate the sound of the fletching table, how it sounds like arrows. I keep getting scared. But I think what I want to do is over here, build something that kind of starts at the ground, comes up, that looks more like a construction zone type entrance, and then having it kind of lead to the ravine, which will get progressively lower and lower as it goes towards this direction. I also think a nice block to just add detail would be scaffolding block, but I think you need bamboo to craft that, and I have no idea where a jungle is in this entire world, so I'm just gonna kind of wing it for now and not use scaffolding. Hopefully in the future we can try to get some, but for right now, let's just kind of throw everything in here, and then we can see what we can work with. So let me grab, what would be better, spruce or oak? Well, I guess I kind of have to stick with the spruce wood theme since that's what everything else uses. So let's grab some spruce, and really quick, there's gonna be a few things that I need a lot of. I'll need a lot of spruce planks. And, oops, that's not a crafting table. A lot of spruce planks and a lot of spruce fences. So let me really fast just do that. Make tons of slabs. There we go. And then I also want to, let's get some sticks here. Make a ton of fences, because we're going to need a lot of fences. There we go. That should be enough. So what I want to experiment with, just to see if you guys like it, and I'll do it a little bit in this episode, is with the last building episode we had with the village remodel, a few people suggested that instead of cutting a lot like I do, I simply do a time lapse of what I build. So I want to try that really fast. Not with the entire ravine, just, with experimenting with this first thing, because a lot of my builds in this world are not pre-planned. I don't really take inspiration too much from other people. I really just think of it in my head, and I try a few things out, and I see what works. So oftentimes I don't record myself building something because I don't want to bore you guys with me constantly building something and then tearing it down and then building it again and trying to figure out what works. But I guess a little time lapse could work where, I kind of speed it up, play some music in the background. So I'm going to build the kind of first part of this ravine town here, and I guess let's just see how it ends up. Alright, well, now that I think about it more, that probably wasn't the best thing, the time lapse. I mean, I just wanted to try it out. I guess if you guys enjoy it, I can continue doing that, but I don't know. I feel like most people won't want to see me build something and then tear it down and then do all that stuff multiple times. But I don't know, I'll see how it goes. Plus, I want to play some like non-copyrighted music behind it, but it's hard to find music that for sure isn't copyrighted, and it's also hard to, know for sure what music people will like. But regardless, nevertheless, we have this. As you can see, it took me a few tries. I kind of like this design. I still want to try out some things. So this is kind of like an entrance. I wanted this to kind of be like almost a little bit construction-y looking. I wanted some scaffolding, but here we have this little platform where people can, you know, just walk on this ravine. And I realized I needs to go lower and lower because we don't have that much room above us. You know, I can start building something maybe like right here, but again, we don't have that much room above, so we might have to do a little below digging. But I also want to put another platform on the other side of the ravine, maybe making it a little lower. Part of the issue is that this ravine, I think, just isn't quite wide enough, but I think we can still try to make it work. So then what I also did is I placed these fences where I want to place one more right here, just to add a little support and stability. And then I also want to add some more, you know, under this, because I think it will kind of, you know, fit a little bit better. I just don't know if I'll do that. Well, I guess I could do that right now. Like, I could do like one here, just for a little design. Boop, boop. And then let's do this. Just because, I don't know, I don't like when people have floating builds. I think it looks kind of bad. I feel like all builds need some sort of stability, some sort of realism to them. So there we have that. I don't know if I'll do much on that side, but what I wanted to do over here is maybe like to start this off like right here. I could put something. As you can see, I put this up a little bit and then I just put slabs over it to round it off. But like if I could, how bad would it look if I put a door just like right there and built a little house for a villager? Because what I eventually want to do is truly get villagers down there. And I think once I put a few villagers down there, they won't really leave this ravine town. But I want to leave them all the resources that they can to survive. So I'll probably build some sort of farm and different things like that. So if I literally made this a house and just put a door right there. Oh, see, that doesn't look bad. I think that fits. I think one thing I need to do, though, is make this whole ravine definitely out of stone. And you know, a lot of it's stone, but a lot of it's diorite and dirt and gravel and path block. And I think it looks really bad. I'd want to make it all stone to kind of look a little better. But, you know, if I do this, this doesn't look too bad. What might look even better, though, and this idea just came upon me, if I use stone brick. How much do I have left? Okay, I have a decent amount left. And I can smelt some more, but let's try this. And, you know, I don't intend on completing this entire ravine village in this episode. It's probably going to be a multi-episode thing. And I'll just kind of, you know, see where it goes. So if I do this, how does that look? And then I have a spruce door. Okay. I think that looks good. And then for the roof. Oh, see, but this log is in the way. How can I move this up? Is that fine? Does that look fine? I'm sure that looks fine. I'm just probably being too paranoid. Because I want to do a little bit of a roof here. Like, I don't want to just leave it hanging, you know what I mean? Oh, that looks gross. I don't know. I mean, I'm just kind of playing around with stuff. I think what I also want to start doing is maybe before an episode starts, experimenting with some build ideas. Because, you know, at least my builds are original and my own. Well, at least most of them. Sometimes I'll, you know, take inspiration or copy the design of another YouTuber. But, you know, if that ever happens, I obviously give them credit. You know, just trying out different things, seeing what works. It's kind of hard to know for sure, though, what will work. So anyways, we have this. What I could do is, what if I dug it more into the ravine? Because all of these houses are going to be relatively small, but I'd still like them to kind of look good. And I think, you know, you can still make builds that are small and look good. So let's do that. Okay, that gives us a little more room. And then if I had like a 2-door like that, you feel me? See, but it just looks so weird with the grass right there. I don't know. I don't know what I should do. I'm so indecisive. Maybe I shouldn't build something right here. Maybe this isn't the best spot. Let's check out another spot. Maybe I can do some more stuff. Or work on the other platform, honestly. Because I want to make another platform on the other side, and then I'll probably make a bridge leading over to it. It's just hard, though, because it'll reach almost to this platform. There's really not a lot of room here. You know what, actually? I think I can do a house here. I can make this work. So I'll replace... What should I do? I'll replace that with stone. I'll put spruce right here. Because what I can always do is, you know, I can say the classic thing, you know, if you guys ever have suggestions on build ideas, let me know. And I'm sure you guys will give me great ideas in the comments down below. So if I just do that and totally hollow this out, how much room do I have to build a house here? See, because if I build backwards like this, not backwards, but I mean build into this mountain, it gives me a lot of room to do a lot of really cool things. So I'm not really limited by space too much. I could get rid of all this annoying gravel. See, if I hollow this out, I think I could make a nice room. So let me hollow this out really fast, be right back, and let me see what I can do with this little area. Alright, so I came up with a little design. I just decided to use oak logs. I thought it was a little weird that it was so close to the surface right there, but it doesn't look that bad. And then I just decorated a little house and a villager for the inside. But then a few things kind of occurred to me. So one, this side of the ravine, the other side, has a lot more room. Like, it's a lot more spacious because there's not the top level of the earth isn't right there. It's a lot higher. So I can probably build some bigger houses over there. But then an idea stumbled upon me. I think, wouldn't it be cool if, since there's this ladder here, they could go down, and we made it this entire bottom floor. Instead of this ugly stone, I actually filled it in with all dirt and then turned it into grass. And in this bottom layer, we could have farm animals, we could have wheat, we could have different farms, and different things like that. And we can also have more houses down here. So I think I'm gonna fill it up with grass really fast. I'll need to collect a lot, but I think once it's all said and done, it'll look really cool. Alright, so I've done a lot of work, and I think it looks really good, and I'm really excited to show it off. So here we have it. The entire bottom of this ravine is filled with dirt. And we actually got a sheep down here. He didn't spawn naturally. What I did is I placed a little bit of water right there, and I just found a sheep over there and pushed it in. And then there was also a villager down here. I'm not sure where he went. Or maybe he died? I don't know. Is he down here? Hello? Villager? Oh, he is. Okay. I actually wasn't sure, but I don't know. I'm sure he'll come back eventually, but here we have this bottom area, and I know it's not the most realistic thing to have this entire thing be grass, but I think it'll look good, and I placed a lot of torches because over time this grass will make its way and cover this whole bottom area, which I think will look like a very beautiful kind of pasture land. And once it's all grass, I'll also place bone meal over it, and that's probably what I'll do for the thumbnail. Wait for that to grow. But I want to make a little house for that villager now that he's stuck. I just pushed him down here too. So let's grab some more logs, and I'll actually make this one off camera. I won't cut for this. And you know, I apologize that this video may be a little different. You know, there was that little scene wherever where I was, you know, just testing out what it would be like if I did cutting and just, you know, overlaid it. Another video for you with music and sped it up, like a little montage thing. And I also, you know, I've just been trying out some different things. It's different things with the series, seeing what you guys like, seeing what you don't like. So, you know, just leave me your feedback down below, all that good stuff. But I want to do it right here, and I think what I can do is, let's make a little non-traditional house. Maybe instead of, you know, like your average door, we have a little kind of slab area coming out like that. And then, ooh, let me grab some of the fences too really fast. I think this, once it's all said and done, will look really good. I don't know if I'll continue this in the next episode or if I'll do something else in the next episode and continue this sometime in the future. Oh, I'm out of fences. Okay. Let's make some more really fast. But nevertheless, I think this whole thing looks really good, and I'm super excited to see how this will turn out. But I will eventually finish this little area, and I think it would be cool to make some cave houses, make some bigger houses on the other side of the ravine, and eventually have this a really populated village. Because again, if we put enough farms in here and at least 2 villagers, then they will start breeding, and they'll start making baby villagers, and you know, the rest is history. So let's do that. Ooh, that doesn't look good. I don't like that. What if I try spruce stairs on top of these fences? Let's try that out. Alright, I think that looks good. That looks fine, right? Maybe I'll do like a slab. Ooh, no, that looks kind of weird. I don't know. How should I do this? Does that look fine? I don't know. I'll leave it like that for now and see what I think. But let's get this little area. Ugh. Yeah, actually getting all this dirt, I don't remember if I said this already. Getting all that dirt wasn't too bad because I already had stacks of dirt in my chest, but I did have to go through a shovel to get all the dirt. So let's head this way, and what I'll do is eventually use all this cobblestone that I'm mining out, smelt it, and eventually replace all the blocks in here. All this ugly diorite, all this ugly coal, this andesite, all that nasty stuff. Because I think it looks kind of bad. Obviously, it adds a little uniqueness to the cave. And in the future, I might add some iron ore, some gold ore, some coal ore. But I really don't like these blocks. It just makes it look bad. So I'll probably do a little bit of that stuff off camera too. But what I want to do in here is make a little bit of a kind of farmer's shack, if you will. If that makes sense. Hopefully. And what I want to do with this is, you know, put like a composter in here, maybe put like a few beds, a few barrels, things like that, things that would be indicative of a farm and that you would see in a farm. So let's take this up. I don't want to make any of these houses super big or luxurious because obviously, you know, that house I made higher in the ravine up there isn't any mansion, isn't any fancy house, but, you know, if you're a villager living in a ravine, odds are you're not going to have a super fancy house anyways. Okay. I'm kind of scared. Is this grass? Oh, yeah, okay. The grass will eventually spread up. Okay. It's just taking a long time. So here we have this. Let's do one layer further. Let's cut out this whole little area, and then we can build some different things to put in here. But again, all I have to do is push one more villager down here, and then hopefully they will start to breed and populate this area if I put a farm somewhere in here. So that'll be pretty cool. What I can also do with this is maybe have this area as my AFK farm area. So maybe, you know, right here, for example, I'll build another entrance, and inside there I'll build an automatic sugarcane farm. Or maybe down here I'll place my enchanting room, or different things like that, just so we actually use it. Alright, so here we have this, and then let's build a few things to kind of put in here. Let's just put a crafting table, and then I believe this is a composter. Okay, sweet. Let's do that there for some decoration. I'll put the crafting table over there. I'll also make a bed as well. Where are all these things going? There were so many different villagers. Okay, there's the sheep. Maybe I should close off this area. What else is in here? I'm just curious. Did anything wander really far away? Okay, let me try to get that villager closer to the village too, because I don't want to lose him. I don't want him to die. Alright, well, he's got a cat, but let's try to, well, oh crap, I can't punch him because the iron golem's gonna hate me then. I don't know, I'll figure it out. But let's finish this up really fast. I'll try to steal one of those village beds and put it in here. But we have this, and then what I'll also do is, how can I make this look a little better? What if I made some spruce trapdoors? Does that look good? No, that doesn't. I always just try using spruce trapdoors as detail, but you get the idea. This will be like a little living quarters, and maybe it will look not as ugly once there's stone up there. But yeah, I think this will look really good in the future. Again, I'm gonna do a tiny bit more stuff off camera. You know, let this all become grass, bone meal this a bit more, try to push some more villagers down here, but not too many, because my villager population is actually relatively low right now. I still have to get it a little bit higher. But yeah, anyways, that's all for this episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed and hopefully got some inspiration for your own worlds in this episode. If you did enjoy it, leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Again, I know this wasn't as much of a traditional episode, and I tried some different things, but, you know, let me know what you guys think. If you honestly didn't like, you know, what I did, let me know. If you liked it, let me know, all that good stuff. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. The series has been super fun, and I'm definitely loving it. Anyways, this is JWhisp, and I will see you all in the next one.